Hello my chica boom booms. Today we are going to play around with the items from the Eyescream Beauty Box. I ended up giving my niece the lip gloss. Remember I said I was going to give it to her. She loves it. So I won't be featuring that here. However, I have a lip liner. I have this little shimmery sticky little liquid thingy. We have this weird ass blush that we're going to go ahead and try. And then we have the eyeshadow palette, which is in collaboration with the Gourmand Girls. So let's get into it. I usually skip through applying my base, but I'm going to give you guys... Oh my goodness. It squirted everywhere. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my base really fast and I'll give you guys an update on how my crazy week ended. So I kind of forgot that the week starts on a Sunday and ends on a Saturday. So by Friday, I thought my chaotic week would be over. Nope. It didn't. We had planned brunch outside, the entire family with mimosas. That didn't work out. Put 4 girls of all age ranges. I'm talking 2, 9, 11, and 15. The commotion in this house with just the kids was chaos. We called the phone place, you know, cause they're supposed to replace my screen. We were calling all morning and all early afternoon and no one answered. So my husband reaches out to the owner since he did have his cell phone number and says, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of someone at the store. I guess everyone's busy. It's a Saturday. I just need to know if the part has arrived so we can drop off the phone so they can fix it. Guess what happened? I guess the owner asked one of the employees from another store to call, and the individual on the phone is apologizing, saying, I don't know what happened. It seems like the store never opened today, which is weird because like it's 3 o'clock and no one knew that no one opened the store. Like, how does that happen? So we get the call saying, no one actually opened the store. We're very sorry. And unfortunately, we missed the package. Just my luck. I suspected something like this was going to happen though. So they said, you know, we're really, really sorry. All we can do is make sure that we get the package on Monday. And then on Monday, we'll go ahead and make that repair for you. It's Monday. I'm waiting for them to call me to say that the package is there so that I can get my phone fixed for the second time. But what's even funnier is, you look, the guy was actually really, really nice over the phone. He was actually talking to Juan, and I says to Juan, like in the ear, I was like, hey, you should ask what his name is just so that you know who called you, right? It was Mr. Eddie. Eddie called him and said no one actually opened the store. Crazy, huh? I'm gonna use my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in White really quickly. And because I don't wanna get too messy, my nails have grown to a point where everything gets under it. I'm just gonna use the butt of the beauty blender to kind of get that on there. And then I'll use that to blend it out. Anyway, so we said, you know what? We're not gonna go ahead and allow the fact that that happened at the store, whatever, ruin the day. Let's still go out. We went out for dinner, okay? Not even dinner. It was like a really, late lunch, early dinner. And we went to such a nice restaurant. My mom doesn't really go out to eat. She doesn't like it. So the fact that she was like encouraged and optimistic about it, we were like, yeah, we definitely need to go out to eat. Big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into the purple out of this palette. A lot of people were excited to see what this was gonna perform like. And I'm gonna tap that purple out here. Oh, it looks pink. And I used white. It looks pink, more of a fuchsia. So yeah, so we're going, like we had sushi, we had food. My mom had a beer. My mom never drinks. My mom had a beer. We were having a great time. The kids were taking selfies, and then it's time to go. So we pay the bill. It's time to go. At this point, the restaurant is packed. I mean, packed. And we were eating outside, out on the pier. So I tell my sister, listen, I'm gonna go get mom's scooter because she has a motorized scooter. I said, I'll go get mom's scooter. You grab Cam and Juan will help mom to the scooter. It's all a team effort here, right? I get up. I didn't even take 2 steps. All I hear is my sister Alicia say, Yari, no, she's throwing up. And I'm looking for whoever it is that's throwing up. Cam is throwing up in the middle of the restaurant while everyone else is having dinner. Again, the restaurant is packed. And she threw up while everyone else was having their dinner. What's even crazier is Cam has never thrown up. This is the first time ever she throws up. She's had like the spit ups, you know, because of the acid reflux when she was like 2 months old. And then she would go through bouts of diarrhea because of the milk and the formula and all of that, and she's allergic to it. But nope, never throw up until now, you know? So that was fun, not. And I'm the kind of mom that always packs extra clothes in her bag. Diapers, snacks, crackers, you name it, I have it. Medicine, Benadryl, because you just never know when you're gonna need something. This time around, I was like, we're good, we're peachy. I didn't have spare clothes this time. All right, this purple, which looks pink on my eyes. Applied well, performed well so far. We're gonna blend out that edge. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush, but I have zero complaints of this purple. I did tap out and I have zero fallout, so that's a good thing too. We're gonna diffuse this out here. And then we get home, right? Because we were like, you know what, let's just go home. We made it home. Cam slept a few hours. Turns out my niece starts feeling sick, ends up in the bathroom. She throws up, diarrhea. It's a whole thing. So that's how we finished our week. Oh no, and even worse, I forgot to tell you guys. Cam got her fingers crushed in a door, and I thought they were broken because the finger looked mangled and like the little meat from here was like split into, and it was a whole thing. Oh my God. I don't know if it's like a full moon or what's been going on, but it needs to go. It just needs to go. It just doesn't work for me. I've been on pins and needles the entire freaking week. I'm gonna take that brush, I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna go into Hot Line. Now this one is a true pink, almost like a hot, you see? Okay, so it's now in contrast, yeah. One looks purple and the other looks pink. I mean, these are pigmented. Who made this? Cosmic Peaches. So Gourmand Girls. Oh, Gourmand Girls is the brand. Cosmic Peaches is the collaborator, which I remember seeing a comment from Cosmic Peaches thanking me for showing the palette, which I'm always happy to support. Another influencer, indie brands, you know. In the end, it's all about trying new product. It doesn't matter who made it. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. The color story on this one is really fun. People who love color are going to use this often, and people who don't will use it for pops of color and for fun. This is actually pretty fun for me, and I'm liking the contrast of these two shades together, so it worked. And then I'm gonna grab a more compact eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna dip into the shade Glitch, super shimmery. Oh, wowzers. Okay, because I was gonna say I'm gonna tap it here, and if it doesn't do anything, I'll go in with my finger. She's really pretty. She did it. She did her thing. That's actually really pretty. All right, so really looking at it, I'm digging this here, but I want to deepen the purple. So I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into the purple just at an angle. And at an angle, I will also just kind of pop some more of that purple in here and bring it in. I'm going to focus more purple out here because I want the depth out here. Because I want you guys to be able to see the pink and the purple, the contrast between it. And then I'll gently glide forward whatever's left. That way it'll be a nice little light amount of purple up here. Same brush, no additional product. I want to pop some of that purple down here. And for the second eye, I did go in and get a little more because there wasn't enough product on the brush. I'm going to apply black eyeliner on the waterline. And with that same brush, I'm going to gently drag down and smudge that black. You can grab another brush, like a pencil brush, but this already has a little bit of the eyeshadow on it. So it'll help with the diffusion and the blending of the black. If you wanted to skip the blending of the black, you can. I just didn't want a harsh bottom. I wanted it to be blended, and I wanted it to kind of like synchronize with the purple. That way you have a nice gradient. Now for the top, I'm going to use Ofra's Verified Liner. It's a paintbrush tip in black. I am going to wing the top lash line. Oftentimes when you apply a black liner, no matter how matte it is, if you apply it over shimmer, it'll look shiny, which kind of sucks. So I tend to go in with liner right above that. It could be a kohl, doesn't matter, as long as it's a pencil. You can go in with black eyeshadow, but then you're risking the eyeshadow kind of falling, getting some fallout on your face, and then you're ruining everything that you've already worked hard on. So I'll just gently go in with a pencil because it helps me target the areas I need to. I'm going to quickly apply some mascara. I'm going to build it at the bottom and just apply a light coat at the top so I can go in with lashes. And no, mija, I didn't forget. We are going to apply this, but I first have to pop on the lashes. So I want to use this on the inner corner, kind of blend it up, because this is kind of iridescent. It's nice, it's pretty, but I want more of a pop on the inner corner. So I'm going to go in with this, but let me get some lashes on. Now, in terms of how the new week has started, I mean, so far Sunday was fine. Today is going, so I don't know quite yet, but I'm praying on it. I don't think I could take a whole nother week of chaos. Yeah, it's been a lot. It's so funny because my sister goes, "Do you think we brought you bad juju?" And at first I'm like, no, you didn't. Stop it. Like, you know, everyone has a week where it's bad. Like, it's fine. She goes, but your week wasn't bad. Like, it just keeps getting worse. Like, it's progressively getting worse. Do you think we brought you bad juju? And I kept saying, no, you guys didn't. Stop it. Like, this was amazing. It's great. It's great. And it's just like, you know, and I'm not complaining. It's life. I'm just venting and letting you guys know that I'm human like everyone else, and our days are not always gonna be amazing. Our weeks are not always gonna be amazing. All right, so the lashes are on. And you guys were sweet, by the way. You guys were so amazing. Everyone was like, oh my God, like, you know, prayers, and I hope that everything goes better and things get better. Honestly, I think so far, although I was like in a weird negative place, you guys just being so optimistic and positive and saying, girl, I got you, I'm sending you a hug. Like, it just made everything so much better. I am applying a lip balm. This is the Bobbi Brown lip balm, and it's a extra lip tint. It's called the extra lip tint in Bear Punch. Very comfortable. I'm gonna go in with the Gerard Cosmetics lip liner we got. It's in Bel Air. And I'm gonna line the lip, and then I'm gonna fill it in. This is gonna look more so like a gloss. Oh, and the inside of my mouth is not burning as much. It's definitely so much better. So it's not as sensitive as it was before. Now we get to play around with this little product over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a pencil brush, a little something like this. I'm gonna grab some product off of the applicator. You can go into the eye, but I am gonna give this to my niece, so I don't wanna apply this directly onto my eyes. I'm gonna just tap here, I'm gonna tap there, because we're gonna end up blending that. I think for fun, we should pop some here and here. I'll blend that out now just in case. See, it's fun. Now I'm gonna take that pencil brush and I'm gonna blend here. So all I wanted to do was add extra pizzazz to the inner corner of the eye. And then with the dense eyeshadow brush I grabbed earlier, I'm just gonna diffuse that. Girl, how could I forget to try this, baby, right? Okay, so we're gonna grab the brush, because apparently you go in with a brush and you do this. I mean, the glue is off. There's definitely product, but it's like you really have to do this. Listen, you know what this sounds like to me, and I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know who the brand is. It's just weird. Let's just pop this on. This is going to be one of those products that it's going to be like, oh yeah, I jumped on the bandwagon, I got to try it, and then I forgot about it. Like, it's overly hyped. It is basically a faux flower, kind of like from the dollar store, and they sprayed on the blush. I don't know how they sprayed it. It could have been a liquid blush. It could have been a cream that got sprayed and it sets. It works, but because that just overdid it. It works. I just would kind of stick to what we are used to, our regular liquids and powders, because this is a bit much. And then on top of that, like, it comes out because it's not properly glued. I don't know who made this. It's cute, but not for me personally. All right, you guys, and here is the completed look. I just spoke on this product. I am not going to keep it. I'm going to see if my niece wants to play around with it and just have some fun. Yeah, I don't. I appreciate ice cream, like, incorporating something like this into the box because we get to try something different, but it's just not my vibe. The liquid shadow is so shimmery and it's pretty, and it really complemented the shimmer shade out of the palette. I think it's really nice. I don't like that it dried up faster than I expected it to, so you kind of have to work fairly quickly. If you don't, it'll start to look somewhat patchy. That's gonna be a quick fix. Grab a setting spray, wet your brush, and then go over it, and it should allow it to blend a little more. The Gerard Cosmetics Bel Air liner. I love the formula. I love Gerard Cosmetics, so I'm all about this. This is gonna be a thumbs up and a 100% A+. If they can incorporate more of these and into boxes, feature them more, that way we can get a nice collection out of it. That would be great. And then the Gourmand Girls and Cosmic Peaches palette, the virtual palette. It performed exactly how I expected it to. I'm not disappointed. It's a really nice palette. I like that the 3 shades at the top worked so well together. I don't think it's gonna be this versatile palette that you can use every single day. It's definitely, I need a pop of color type of palette, but it's fun. These shimmer shades are everything. So I like that they gave you 2 options of duochromes. You get 1 shimmer, which is the yellow, and everything else is a matte. It is more of a pastel-y type of palette, so a lot of people who don't have pastels would love this palette. If you have something already similar to this, it's kind of like, oh, I already have these shades, I don't care for it. But this is, again, something else that's really nice to get in a beauty box, and I'm impressed that it didn't too much fall out, because sometimes you go ahead and you tap out and then you still get fall, and you're like, what happened? That didn't happen with this palette, so I'm actually really impressed about that. Now remember, I have a discount with Eyescream Beauty Box. If you wanted to get a discount on your very first box or bag, you can totally check the description box down below and snag that. Might as well get a discount with any purchase that you make. I love saving money, and no, I get nothing out of it other than the the ability to get you a discount on your first box. Don't forget, my giveaway is still open. It's only going to be open for a few more days. It's been open for almost 2 weeks at this point, guys, so you do not want to sleep on it. I'm going to link the video where I talk about the giveaway. I tell you how many winners and what the rules are and all of that in the description box as well. Make sure you follow the rules and submit your entry form before it's too late. And if you're new to my channel, I want to take a moment to invite you to join the little family here on the YouTube by hitting the subscribe button below. I upload 6 days out of the week because I want to make sure that you have ongoing fun content at all given times. I'm going to recommend 2 videos here on screen I'm hoping you'll consider checking out, and if you do, I will see you guys over there. Bye, guys.